It's Dave. So next phase of the lawnmower, the John Deere LT190, old drippy, and all the gasket and O-ring and seal replacements, is the motor is now back on the Deere. Hasn't been mounted yet, so I got to mount it and then start assembling it, reassembling it, and so that's what I'm working on next. Try to do it in the same order I undid it, and I'll record it, and anything that unusual comes up I'll discuss and we can go over, or if I things I messed up. All right, that's it for now. Dave out. Well, these bolts go in, they go bottom up into the motor. There's one. That's that one. Alright, so next it goes on the pulley and the clutch and pulley housing. So this goes on first. Right, so that's the drive belt. Clutch and belt housing goes on next. And everything all lined up together. Oh, I had it. And it fell off. Ah, that's a bummer. There we go. There we go. Now let's see if we can get this going. There we go. All right, try and put this cover back on. Get my holes aligned. These gotta be just so. All right. I believe I can get all the bolts out without having to remove the manifold. At least I'm thinking I can. Alright, there's the 4 old bolts. The old cover. So the old cover has this indent on the top. And I cut it to fit. Not a bad job, by the way. And it did work. I mean, it was there. The issue was it probably wasn't going to last. And the other thing that they say is to take this filter thing out. It's no longer needed. So that comes out, and there's like a little metal piece down there at the bottom I gotta grab. Yeah, so this little metal piece comes out too. And so that just sits open now. There's nothing in it. That all goes away. I guess they call it a service manual update. So that's what was all updated. And then in its place, 14 instead of 12. And the cover is a little bit thicker. Old and new bolt. Here's the old bolt. There's the new. Here's the gasket, the way it was before I cut it. Anyway, yeah, so that fits right on there. And then this just fits right over it. And I bet this takes care of all the oil leak problems that people were having with this. Shouldn't be off. Be spot on. Unless I had to be flipped over backwards, which I did. That was my issue. Ha! There. Now it should all line up. If you didn't catch it, I had it flipped over backwards. The gasket. I had it upside down. Now I wonder if I should have some Loctite on these. I think I will. And this is a case where ratcheting, a set of ratcheting wrenches would be very helpful. I do not have them. So, off we go. And then this one. And voila. Yay. All right. So, that's set. The breather for the crankcase has been updated. Cover's in place. So, next thing we do is we put the stator on, then the crankcase, or the flywheel, and we'll go from there. All right, Dave out. Here's the stator. Yeah. Remember that screw, so I did get a replacement. So make sure I use the replacement, and I will use a little thread lock on these. See this old tab right here. So I had to bend that up and bend it back down. That's what holds that wire in place. There you go. And then we'll plug it in to its spot over here. I think it's the voltage regulator. Again, I'm not sure of all the names, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. There it is. All right, there we go. Half moon cotter key. I guess there's no way to not squish your fingers putting this on. Yeah, that's it. You definitely go there. You fit on there. 41.3 foot-pound. There it is. Well, dug deep in the bolt and found a Dave Modal from the Mint. That's when I was acting deputy director of management. 2016. The next year I was acting director for the United States Mint. So we'll use that card. What are you doing over there? You, are you guilty? Did you do something bad? Are you being cute? Look at you. You are adorable. All right. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta look at Lily. So this one. You go like this. There it is. That's right. You go down to carburetor. Here. That's it. And you get tied on down. Alright, it's kind of got it enough where I can understand it. What's going on? That fits back on. So this bolt goes here. Probably should have took some more pictures of this. I guess maybe I thought I could just rely on the video. Alright, I think next is to do the two cables, get them reattached. One runs the choke, which is this cable is choke. Yeah. Choke. Yep. And this one's throttle. Here, Lily, she wants my attention. Let's put the fuel stuff on first. So it's confusing me. It's got this wire. I'm like, what does that go to? And it's actually for the headlights. There. So it's like this. Go on here. There we go. Not too nuts. All right, you go here. On that. Oh, there we go. All right. And you go in here. You go in here. There. You're gonna go here. These two wires back onto the starter. Well, that copper bottom thing right there, that's the starter. And the post on the outside, I've got to hook the two positive wires onto it. So that's what I'm doing next. So this nut I'm working on is 13 millimeter. And there's two leads that have to go onto it. There. Alright, we gotta put the oil fill in. And then that ground and everything that goes with it. Let's put this cover back on that I took off. I think I could just bolt down the carburetor and not put this whole cover on, but what the heck. Alright, so that's all done. Something not right. Let's see, David, what did I do wrong? Building up fuel. about that? Hey, it's Dave. So, out here at the house, where I did most of the work on this, well, all the work on the John Deere is here at the house. It's March 1st, and I just did the first mow, and it didn't leak. It ran perfectly. So I consider the project closed. The seal replacement worked, and it's no longer old drippy. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. So I just want to close this video out with a couple final thoughts. One, for me this was a real stretch. I've never done anything like this, and so it's pretty uncomfortable at times. I wasn't exactly sure of all the things I was doing. I didn't even know a lot of the part names. I had to learn along the way, and so that's the other thing. It was a huge learning experience for me, one that I really enjoyed. I put it to video because I was going to videotape it just for the fact of keeping track of what I was doing. So I figured if I'm going to do that, I might as well go ahead and just edit it into videos. So I did. I know it's different for my channel. It's not related to the property. So, but those who do watch this, I appreciate the time you spent. It took a lot of internet research because I didn't know the name of some of the parts. I had to find the right place that had the right part diagrams, and then I could go from there. And it took a while to do that. I made some silly mistakes, but I was smart enough to catch those and reverse them before they got critical. Or lucky enough, I would say, maybe not smart enough, lucky enough. I also, you know, the Garden Tractor Boy, when I started this, put out there that, you know, and had messaged me that they would be there if I had any questions. And so that was reassuring because they have a lot of experience. He has a lot of experience, and so it's good to have a phone a friend, and so that was helpful. So yeah, it's this was really unusual for the channel, but it worked out to be a great winter project. So I can't say I won't do something like this in the future. Good chance I will, because I enjoyed doing it, and it is a good project to do in the shop during the winter. So anyway, yeah, that's it. That's the whole project wrapped up. At John Deere LT190 lives again without oil leaks. And so it'll be my mower from here on, and see how well it does. Hopefully it hangs in there for a while. It's an oldie, 2005, so it's been around a while. So anyway, I appreciate you hanging out with this process, and like I always say, make kindness your business and do something kind for somebody. Again, thanks. Dave out. And Lillie out.